Okay, I was live on the wrong thing. My bad. I went live on the wrong thing. I had it set up wrong. I was rushing. Okay. We should be good now. Hopefully. Please tell me if this is correct. Right. Where's live? Okay. Yo, are we here? Are we here? Yes, we're here? Okay. I was speaking to myself. I set up the wrong live stream. We should be good now. Right, I might have to cancel the other one. Because I've got a feeling that the other one is still going up. How do you figure out? Okay, this is the old one. Okay, right. I'm gonna have to ping this again. Because I think some people are on the wrong live stream right now. Okay, wait, no, we're at like 174 people. I think we're fine now. Right, so, welcome people. So I know that a couple of yous, most of yous will be here from the, you know, Discord. You already know everything that's going on with, you know, the World Cup thing, how it works. But I am still gonna explain it because, you know, there is gonna be a few people here that don't know about what's happening. Now, if you guys can... Oh my goodness, we're nearly at 200 people watching. That's crazy. I've never hit that. If you guys could please just message in chat if you can hear me and everything's fine. You can hear the background music just to make sure we're going good. But essentially, the World Cup or the Beans World Cup is gonna work like this. I gathered 48 different nations, all with their people, and they're going to be competing in this, let's just see. Can people hear me? Let's see. Yes, sir. Yes. Okay. We should be good. I hope. Maybe. Yo, thanks for the $2. I think. Yeah, $2. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. But anyways, yeah. Here we go. I should probably say your name. Why am I doing that? Cheese. Thank you so much. Okay. So, it's gonna work like this. We have 12 groups here, all with 4 different spots, okay? This is going to work just like how the World Cup does in football. We have 48 different nations, and they're all going to be playing a level. If you've seen GD World Tournament, it works like that. They're given a week to practice a level, and then there'll be certain percents that they have to get, and they'll be awarded points if they get to that, and whoever has the most points wins. We'll be doing 2 rounds here. I'll be spinning a wheel. This stream is going to be us figuring out the teams. So we're going to be spinning a wheel. I have, if we look here, 1, which is the high-ranked teams. So these are all the better performing teams. And then we have the other ones. Some people barely didn't make the cut to the top half, but this is the bottom half, okay? And we're going to be spinning that wheel to decide the groups. 2 of the better half people will be put in it, and 2 of the worser half people are going to be putting it. And so the top 3 is going to move on. Top 2 instantly get in. And if you're playing in 3rd place, if your team's in 3rd place, then the top 8 best performing 3rd placers, they get to move on. So that's how we're keeping it equal, and we're making sure it's all going to function well. 238 people watching. What? So yeah, I see a lot of Mexicos in chat. I want to see who's got the most support here. I think there's a lot of there's some Brazils, UK, I mean, there's England and Wales. They've decided the Welsh people want to be cool and separate themselves. But anyways, so there is a couple funny ones here, like we have in this one, like San Marino is in this. We have Azerbaijan in this. We have some really random nations in here. So it's gonna be fun to see. But, right, I'm sure most of you that care for this are actually here now. Shall we spin the wheel? Shall we decide who is going to be put first? This is for Group 1. Why is the SpongeBob panic sound playing? I had this video fucking looping. Okay, whatever that one is, we're just gonna have it looping and hope it works, okay? Okay, right. For the first one, Group 1. Let's roll the wheel. Who is it gonna be? Who's in Group 1? It is... Oh, no real Sweden. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? It's Sweden! Congrats! Sweden is the first pick here. they are going to, we're gonna remove them from the thing. Thank you, Math Genius, for 2 USD. Thank you so much. Yes, I've wanted the GD tourney for a long time. I mean, there's a bunch of other ones. This one's just for fun. This one isn't really a competitive one. But yeah, I still want to host this. So, Sweden is going into Group 1. Congrats. You're like, everyone is now going to hope you win because you're like the first ever one picked, so you have hype. Right. Now, we still have to pick, let's go back and do, one of the easier ones, right? The bottom half. Who is going to be in the bottom half? Who is going to be playing in Group 1? They're going to be going against Sweden and 2 more people. Let's see who it is. 255 people watching. That's actually crazy. It is Croatia! Congrats! Croatia is also in Group 1. They shall be playing. Now, from what I can tell, Croatia and Sweden are actually relative. Like, Croatia isn't that bad of a team. I would say on the lower half of the spectrum, like this lower bracket, they're one of the better teams, I would say. Sweden is also a really good team, so we'll see how they play. I think that's pretty interesting. We have a bit of Europe match going on here. Right. Right, okay. So, moving on. We of course need to pick another person from the top half here. So let's do that. Okay, are we ready? I'm playing that music. Okay, that music is looping. 3, 2, 1. Go. They can spam all they want, Sub-Zero, don't even worry. It's a chant for their team. Ooh, it is Qatar! Okay, now I will say, Qatar, if you haven't looked at the Discord before, Qatar seems like a weird one to be here, but I kid you not, we had like 6 people from Qatar join in the first hour, just all at once. And so, just from sheer volume of people alone, they ended up getting put into the top bracket. So, very nice. Remove Qatar. Qatar is going to be playing in the first group against Sweden and Croatia. Well, they'll be playing a match against, so, how it works, I guess also, okay. Okay, maybe we can stop the spamming. I allow you to spam, but not like a bajillion million times, just a couple times. But anyway, how do I join? It's already, the slots are filled up now. We've got all the members. But, anyways, yes. So, Sweden and whoever's picked 4th are gonna go up against each. Actually, hold on. I don't know why I'm explaining this. I'll explain at the very end. How it works, how the matches are gonna be laid out. Let's just get the people first. Now we have to got one more person from the worst bracket on. Actually, before, just so it makes more sense. No, we'll just do it. We'll just do it. Right. 3, 2, 1, go. Kurokar, Ukraine! It's Ukraine! Congrats, Ukraine! Last minute, they had a couple people enter, which gave them a solid team, so that's pretty nice. Ukraine is gonna be in pot 1. Ukraine, okay, let's spell it right. There we go, that is our first match. Very interesting. So, let me explain how it's gonna work. So, week 1, there's gonna be a stream where the 2 higher ranked players, so that's Sweden and Croatia, will face off against each other, and then Qatar and Ukraine will face off against each other, and then after that's done, we're going to have a second match where we're basically, instead, it's going to be one of the top countries against one of the lower ranked countries, and then one of the top half countries against the other lower half country. This is how it's gonna work. But anyways, I'm still seeing a lot of Mexico support. Everyone's supporting Mexico. Servax? Yeah, Servax. We don't have any top players in here. Don't expect Flipping Tyago or Servax or whatever to be in here. They're not here. We have some really good players. I'll tell you, we have some higher end list players. We do not have the GOATs, okay? This is just for fun. Right. Moving on. We're gonna move on to Group 2. Okay? Group 2, let's start the wheel. Who's it gonna be? Ooh, I wonder. Okay, maybe India or Haiti? Haiti? It's gonna be Haiti! It's gonna be Haiti! Now, Haiti's an interesting one as well, because you wouldn't expect Haiti to be in this tournament, kind of like the actual World Cup. However, Haiti, the very few Haitians were able to somehow strangle together like an actual decently sized team. Like a bunch of people joined Haiti. So technically they got put in this upper bracket, which I find super funny. WWW, yeah. W Little St. James. Please have Cookie in Brazil. No top players, but congrats to Haiti. Haiti is in Group 2. But who will they be playing against? Let's roll one of the lesser ranked ones. Who's it gonna be? Who is the second nation to join Haiti in Group 2? It is Angola! Okay, Angola is one of the few one-man teams in this tournament. So good luck to Angola for this. That's gonna be a hard battle. We're gonna remove Angola as an African nation. And Angola is gonna go there. Angola is going to be in Group 2. I think it'll be interesting. I do think it'll be interesting. I don't actually know how skilled the person from Angola is, but we'll see. But they're going up against a decent team in the form of Haiti. But let's see who is also going to be joining Group 2 in this, because we have to get our other higher ranked player. So let's go. Starting in 3, 2, 1, roll. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Australia? Turkey? Australia? I think it's Australia. Yep, that's Australia. Australia's a decently big team, so that's gonna be interesting. Australia's gonna join Australia in Group 2. Now, they're actually not the only one in Oceania. We have New Zealand playing as well, so they're not alone there. But they're gonna be supporting the continent pretty much. They are the major player from there, obviously. Team Mexico WKW. Why is everyone Mexican? Yeah, everyone in chat is Mexican for some reason. Why are you guys so addicted to Mexico? I expect this chat to go wild as soon as Mexico gets picked. WTF is Australia? Yeah. Right, okay. Right. Sweden, yeah, Sweden's Group 1. Okay. But we still have one more lower ranked player to join. So, let's get going with it. But okay, Brazil, Poland, Mexico, Canada. Right. Rolling in 3, 2, 1. It is. Oh, Indonesia maybe? Or maybe Slovakia. Might edge towards it. No, it is Indonesia. Congrats! You are going into Group 2. Okay, boom. There we go. Indonesia. They're going to be playing in Group 2. That is our second group finished. Congrats to those 4 nations. I hope you're fine with that placement. I think that's an interesting matchup. I think that is a very fair matchup. I think Indonesia has a couple players. They can definitely throw a wrench in there. I think they can actually have a decent shot at competing with Group 2's higher end players. Any Vatican's chat. We have a San Marino player, so maybe. You never know. But anyways, moving on to Group 3. See who gets picked. We have the country of India or Czechia. This could be Czechia. Okay, gosh, work with me while I try and spell that one. Czechia is one of the countries that last minute had like a ton. Why is it so? Oh god, guys. Okay, how do we spell Czechia? I think it's without the H here. I think that's how you spell it. Right. But anyways, yeah, Czechia is one of the countries that last minute had a ton of people join up. Like, they immediately, like, at the very last hour, I saw a ton of Czechs come in. So, congrats. You guys are going to be in Group 3, but we need to spin one of the lower ranked ones. Who are you guys going to be playing against? Right. 3, 2, 1, and roll. There's some good teams in this lower part as well, by the way. So it's not all just like bum teams. Austria! Okay, congrats. We have Australia in Group 2 and Austria in Group 3. Okay. Let's move you there. Austria, Group 3. Austria's a decent player. Player is a decent team. I don't know how good it is, but I'm pretty sure they recently had a good player join. I don't know if he left, but yeah. Good luck to Austria for going up against Group 3, but we still have one more high-end player and lower-end player to vote on. Well, not vote on, to spin. Right. 3, 2, 1, roll. And we're getting Brazil. Interesting. Lower the spin time. It's a fine spin time. We're not lowering the spin time. Right, Brazil. That's a very high-ranked nation. Brazil is probably one of the best. There is someone in the Brazilian group, I believe, with Yangare as the hardest. I think. I might be wrong about that, but I think so. And they have just some decent players. They're going to be going up against Austria and Czechia. So, good job. No, Brazil, it's over, it's over. Nah, you guys are fine. You just need to place top 3, really. Okay? That's just, you could, and there's always a chance. Where there's a will, there's a way. Right. Moving on. We still have to do one of the lower ranked teams here. So, 3, 2, 1, and roll. The other person joining Brazil in the pot is... It's gonna be Azerbaijan or Wales. It is Wales! The people that needed to split off from England for some reason because they felt salty. Congrats, you guys are going to be going up in Group 3 with Austria, Brazil, and Czechia. I think that's an interesting one as well. I think it can go. I think there could be a shake up there. I don't know how good the Welsh players are, but they're gonna have to put in the effort because there's some pretty decent teams in there, all things considered. Wales not a country, it's a nation, okay? It's a nation, it's close enough. People wanted to split, okay? So that's what they get. Right. Moving on. We are entering what, Group 4? Okay, Group 4. Why do I have to be the hardest? The hardest round is gonna be with like England or Canada or America or Germany, right? Okay. Brazil's just one of them. No Italy, there is Italy in here. Wales not country. It's a nation close enough. GD World Tournament does it as well. Okay. Anyways, why are we splitting UK? They bagged. Right. Enough of it. Let's go. Next nation or country or whatever now. First one up in pop 4. There you go, guys. Spam it. You guys spam this one a bajillion times. Spam it now. Spam Mexico. This is your guys' time to shine. Mexico, I didn't realize. I checked last minute and like Mexico's a really good team. Mexico's actually kind of stacked, so I had to move them up to the higher bracket. So good luck, Mexico, against whoever you end up getting. Yeah, there we go. There's the Mexico spammer. There we go. Team Mexico, Team Mexico. Right, but who is Team Mexico going to be going up against? We do our lower bracket first. Let's go. Who are we gonna get? It's looking like it is Bulgaria, maybe? Or is it gonna be Slovakia? It is Bulgaria! Congrats! Bulgaria was a one-man team for the longest time, and last minute they formed a team. So good job on that. They shall be going on here. Bulgaria, you are now going to be in Group 4 with Mexico. I hope you're fine with that. I hope you survive, okay? But let's move on. Let's pick one of our better nations for the third spot in Group 4. There's a lot. There is. I don't know why there's so many Mexico fans. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Somalia. Right. So, Somalia is an interesting one because you wouldn't, if you're just new to this and you're not in the Discord. you wouldn't think much of Somalia, right? It's just like an African nation that we don't really hear much when it comes to GD, I don't think. Somalia is actually cracked. They have a couple players in there with achievements like beating 7 Club Step, nearly beating Abyss of Darkness. They're a really good team, okay? So, Mexico, you might have a problem. As much as I like your guys' chanting, that's a hard pull. That's a hard pull. You know what I'm saying, guys? Yeah. But I've accidentally went out of the scoring. And that is what the scoring is gonna look like. And I've accidentally clicked on it again. What are we doing? Let's go to the groups here. Okay, but we still have one more to go for, okay? We have our 4th ranked team, so let's do it. Yeah, we had Somalia, right? Bulgaria. Did that not save? No, that did save, right? Lower ranked. Let's go. Who's playing? It is Portugal. Portugal, you are now going to be in group 4. Now, I kind of feel bad for you because, like, I mean, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I'm gonna be honest. That's a tough one. You got a fight to go for. But you could probably beat Bulgaria, maybe, and Bulgaria could possibly beat Portugal, right? I feel like it could go either way with them. But I think Bulgaria probably is the hardest time here. But I wish you guys luck nonetheless. We're cooked. They don't have Tiago. It's not playing. Right. You have Ronaldo's playing. Yeah, Ronaldo's in the event. He's playing for us. Right. Okay. Let's move on to Group 5. Starting with our higher end players. Who are we gonna get? It's gonna be maybe Italy or India. Oh, it's Italy! Congrats, Italy. You guys are in Group 5. But who is Italy gonna be playing again? Let's see your Italy supporters in chat. I think I saw a couple beforehand. Let's see the Italy supporters. But anyways. Lower ranked teams. Let's go. Who's gonna do it? Hi Italy, me, I'm Italian. Me, right, okay. 3, 2, 1. Who is the second person in Group 5? Oh, no, that's a rivalry. That's gonna be funny to watch. San Marino. San Marino's going in here. The country that, if I'm not mistaken, is literally surrounded by Italy. Right. So, Italy is a team with a decent amount of people in them for this. San Marino's a one-man army. But we're gonna see who else is going to be in this pot. I'm sure most people, guys, can we support San Marino here? It's gonna be a tough battle. But I believe in San Marino. It's annihilating, yeah. W San Marino. Okay, moving on. We need to pick one of our better teams. Let's do it. Who's it gonna be? Oh my, that's a good team. Poland. Poland's a great team. Poland's got a good number of people. Poland is going to be put in Group 5. Congrats to Poland. You guys are going up against San Marino and Italy. I think Italy could put up a fight against Poland. I think out of these 3 so far, Poland's definitely probably the best in this bracket. If I had to take a guess who's the best each bracket, I guess I'll do that as we go. Sweden's probably the best here, I would say. But that's actually, Group 1's very close between the 3 here. Number 2, probably Australia. Group 3, Brazil's definitely the best. Group 4, Somalia or I guess probably Somalia, but Mexico's also really good. And Group 5, Poland's probably the best. These the top players are not playing, guys. Don't worry. Right. Okay. Anyways, we still have one more person in Group 5 to be revealed. Who's it gonna be? The lower ranked team for Group 5 is... It's gonna be Slovakia? It's gonna be Slovakia! I don't actually know too much about the Slovakia team, so that one's gonna be interesting. Slovakia is the 4th person, or team, in Group 5. Congrats. We got Space UK in the England team. There was some accusations getting thrown around the England channel, from what I remember, so maybe there is. Okay. We are not top players, guys. But there we go. Slovakia brothers. How many Somalia players are there gonna be? There's only a few, but the few that there are really good players. No Zoink, no, Zoink is definitely participating. Zoink's gonna be playing for GDWT in this, actually. Right. Moving on to Group 6, halfway. Who's it gonna be? Who is the upper ranked team? I won't say better, because we don't know until the day. The upper ranked team going in to Top 6. And it looks like it's England. Here we go. Here we go, England. Let's see. Now, I feel like this is a group. This is gonna be a group that most people don't want to be in. I feel like I'm gonna see a lot of no's in chat once I spin the wheel again. England's probably, from what I could tell, ranked either as the best or the second best team currently. Behind maybe the US, but the US is like quantity over quality, right? I don't know how good the US players are, there's just a bunch of them. But there's a really good amount of England players, and they're all really good. So, let's see what's gonna happen. Knowing my luck, it's gonna be me in the US. Please no Norway. Okay. England is winning. Please no Japan. Please no New Zealand. Please. Please no, please no, please no, please no, please no. Right. The lower ranked player going in to part 6 with England is... Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be... Not the Philippines. It's gonna be Jordan, I think. Yep, Jordan. There's a couple people from Jordan playing. They're going to be going up against England. I hope you guys can do it. I believe in you. Let's believe in Jordan here. But we still have 2 more to go here. This is gonna be, this is the real one, right? Most of these people are not they're not wanting to be put in England's bracket realistically, right? They're not gonna wanna be. So let's see how it goes. The person playing again, or the team playing against England is it gonna be Spain? I think it's gonna be Spain. I think it's gonna be Spain. It's Spain. España, right? You are going in. Okay, I'm on the keyboard. I'm gonna have to get the Spanish and with wiggle. I'm gonna have to get the Enya copy and pasted because I don't have it on this keyboard. No, what did I just do? Stop. I wanna paste. There we go. Why did I put it in Spanish? Why did I put it in Spanish, bro? It's because I said España. Okay, but anyways. Spain is going in Group 6. It is the 2nd person, or team. Rip Spain. Nah, Spain's got this. I believe that Spain's got this, okay? Okay, I think that Spain can get top 2. Because Spain's a good nation. I feel like there's a lot of way better teams here, but I think that Spain is gonna make it through. Spain's got it in the bag, alright? Anyways, who is gonna join them but? Because there's one more spot in Group 6 that we have to decide. So, we're gonna go here, and this one. Who is joining Spain? And England, and Jordan. It is Puerto Rico! Oh my goodness. Now, Puerto Rico is an American territory, but I made an exception for this because I thought it would be cool to have Puerto Rico play. But that's kind of funny that we have Puerto Rico and we have Spain we are in the same group. But anyways, that's gonna be it. Who is going to be in group 7? That's my question. Okay, wait. Out of this, yeah, England's probably the best here. I think it goes like this. I think England's best, Spain's second, then Jordan, then Puerto Rico. But you know, we could see upsets. Puerto Rico, yeah. Okay. Anyways, let's go for group 7. Okay. Right. In here. Why is Jordan in a group with England red? Right. Anyways, for group 7, the next person, or team, why do I keep saying people? Person, it's a team. It's going to be Germany. Germany's a really good team. Germany has got a slaughterhouse victor, so they have a decent team here going into group 7. I'm expecting a good performance from them, probably, if we're being realistic. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Good job in Germany for being group 7. Now we move on to our lower ranked countries. Who's going to be joining Germany? I'm sure a couple of people are a bit scared of them. They probably don't want to be put in here. And Ethiopia, another one of the soloers. Okay, good luck with that. We'll go here. I think that's how you spell Ethiopia. Hopefully. Maybe. Yeah, it is. Right, Ethiopia. Congrats, another African nation. Good luck in playing against, flipping, whatchamacallit, to Germany. You guys got this. W Mizuki, is Mizuki in chat? Or is, oh no, you're just saying go Germany, Mizuki, okay, right. Anyways, why can't Germany swap with me? Mizuki, wait, do you guys actually, no you don't. No, you do not have Mizuki as a German team. But anyways, moving on to the next person in the upper brackets. Let's see. Who is gonna be facing against Germany and Ethiopia? What's Azerbaijan? Nah, you trust Azerbaijan. They're top of the board. They're top of the board. Who's gonna be playing? Ooh, it's gonna be Norway. Interesting. I think Norway can put up a fight. I think this is going to be an interesting bracket here. Two high-ranked European nations going up against each other. Be pretty fun to see. Germany versus Russia, absolutely. No, we didn't get that, sadly. No, someone isn't happy. I see someone isn't happy in chat. Azerbaijan versus Little St. James. Yeah, the Magnus Carlsen nation. Not Finland, yeah, it's not Finland. But we still have one more to put in this. Group 7. Who's going in there with Germany, Norway, and Ethiopia? It's gonna be another African. We're getting 2 African nations in one here. South Africa. Interesting. Now, I don't remember if it's South Africa, but I think South Africa, like, I think they can do, actually, I think they could do well. I think that them against Ethiopia will be a good match. I don't know if any of those nations are going to be touching Norway and Germany, but maybe South Africa can put on something. Maybe. Is Beanland competing? No, I'm from Mars, so I'm not allowed to be in this because it's a World Cup, and I'm on a different world. I do think the interracial alienization problem that we have in the solar system is a big issue, but I can't really do anything about it. But anyways, moving on to Group 8. Who's going to be playing in this? 3, 2, 1, and spin! We still have USA on the table here. They could be picked at any moment. I don't think I called it. I think Serbia's getting picked. Serbia! Now, I don't know much about Serbia as a team, but I believe that Serbia's got a decent team. Right. But anyways, who's gonna be playing against Serbia? Because we have the lower ranked teams we're gonna pick from here. Let's roll it. Who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be Japan? I think it's gonna be Japan. Now, this is really interesting. Okay, guys, this match is gonna be really intriguing to me. Because Japan, despite being on the bottom half of the bracket, Japan, it was one of like the cutoff nations that I originally had in the top half wheel, but then I moved them down to the bottom half at the last minute because some other teams were really good. Right? So, Japan is still a really good team. Japan is a great team. So, I really think this is gonna be an interesting match. If we get another of the higher ranked player at a similar skill level, then I think this is going to be a really interesting match. Bean, where's Mexico? Mexico's already been chosen. It's in Group 4 against Somalia, Bulgaria, and Portugal. But anyways, let's see. Who is going to be put against Japan and Serbia? If we get like a Nigeria or an India, I think this can be a really interesting game. Finland. Okay, I think Finland's a really good team. I don't know if they're like the top of the top teams, but from what I saw, Finland is a really cracked team. So, honestly, I feel like this match is the most equal out of all of them so far. I think this is going to be a very close game, I feel like. Finland, right? Finland, yeah. But, I feel like a lot... No. I'm seeing a lot of no's. I'm seeing a lot of those. Yeah, we have a Rob Top for Sweden. He's letting us host this. But anyways, yeah. Let's move on. We still have one lower ranked person to go for in Group 8. So, let's see. Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be the Philippines. Now, the Philippines do have a couple players. So, you know, this could be an interesting match. I really like this one. Now, is the Philippines spelled with one L? It is. Okay, let me just change that real quick. Boop. Right. I think that this is probably one of the most interesting matches here. I think the Philippines here, honestly, how did you collect 300 people? I have no clue. I have no clue how. But anyways, Beam will have a co-host for some of them, maybe for some of them. But yeah, I think that this is the most equally fair one we've had. I think this is a fair one. So I think that's gonna be a really interesting one to watch. I think honestly, all teams there have a decent shot. So let's move on. We're gonna be looking at Group 9 now. Who's it gonna be for Group 9? Too late to join? Yeah, sadly we just ended the application process, so no more people can join. But, anyways, let's go. Group 9. Who's gonna be playing? Who is it? Who is it? It is Canada. Canada is... I don't know about now, but I think Canada might be the second, like, most populous nation in this in terms of how many people are playing for them. So Canada's an interesting pick. I think Canada could do well. I think Canada can go very far in this, but again, it does depend on who gets chosen in this, right? So let's see our lower ranked nation. It is going to be Sudan. Sudan, I hope you're fine with this placement. Another African nation here. Maybe we're actually going to get a pretty diverse group here. We have one from Africa, one from North America. If we get European in here, we have a very diverse nation here. A very diverse group. Don't put us with USA. Well, you might actually be with USA. It is narrowing down here, and USA is still this looming threat over here. So let's see, you know what? Let's put on the more intimidating music here for this one, right? I guess I feel like this one's more intimidating because there's not many left. The USA is this big whoa in the room. So is France. France has got someone who's beaten Solar Flare, or who's at least gotten very far on Solar Flare from what I know. So this could be, this one could be scary. So this is for group number 9. Who is it? Okay, it's not the USA. It's Turkey. Congrats, Turkey. Okay, you're going in. I'm sorry, I'm gonna use this way of spelling it because I can't be bothered to copy and paste it right now because I don't have the right wording for it. I hope you're fine with that. I know that's not the preferred Turkey spelling, but still. Right. That's a nice group. I think that's actually a decent group. I think we still have one more to pick from, but in the lower ranked ones. So let's see how we're going. How's it gonna go? It's gonna be Denmark? Is it gonna be Denmark? There's a lot of Turkey supporters in chat. I didn't see that. It's gonna be Denmark. I think Denmark's actually a one-person nation as well. So, Denmark's being thrown in Group 9. That's pretty interesting, right? We're gonna see how that ends up playing out. Can I still join the country? No, it's closed right now. It's closed. So, yeah. I mean, okay, guys. Group 10, 11, and 12. The looming threat of America is still here. Are you guys scared of being put with America? Tell me in chat. And by the way, I'll explain how this works now, so just so I don't have to explain at the end. Anyways, if we look at this, if we look at these, so how the matches are gonna work, I kinda explained a bit before and stopped halfway, is that the first week, we're gonna have, like, for example, in Group 3, Czechia is going to be playing against Brazil. That's gonna be the match, and then the other one is Austria is going to be playing against Wales. And then after that, we're gonna see the next week matches, which are going to instead be different. Instead, Czechia is going to be playing Wales, and Brazil will be playing Austria. So these guys will all be playing the ones closest to them on the second round, and then on the third, and then on the first round, the top players are gonna be playing against each other there. So same for this one. Haiti will be playing against Australia first round, and they'll be playing against Indonesia the next one. Australia will be playing against Haiti the first round, they'll be playing against Angola in the next. But anyways, we are now getting to the end here. So, let's stop the app, and let's see who's gonna be on. Russia alert, Russia alert. Ooh, okay. Russia's being picked as the first group in Group 10. I wish you guys luck. If we get the USA versus Russia, that'll be an intense match, I feel like. Feel on the line there. And for the lower ranked nation, it's gonna be Azerbaijan. I think it's Azerbaijan. It is. Oh my goodness, Azerbaijan. Right. The days finally came. Azerbaijan is going to be playing against Russia. Wish them luck. Honestly, a more doable game than some of the others, I'm gonna be honest. Rip Azerbaijan. Oh my goodness, the chat is going wild for Azerbaijan. Yes. Everyone loves Azerbaijan. The hardest being Clutterpunk. Like the real dark horse in this race. Anyways, moving on. The USA threat's looming. Who's it gonna be? Oh my goodness, it might be. No, I think it's Nigeria. Ooh, yeah, it's Nigeria. Okay. Nigeria is actually a good team. I don't think they'll be in this top bracket, but they are. So yeah, Nigeria is going to be going up against Russia first round, and then they're going against Azerbaijan in the second week. But who is Russia going to be playing against in the second round? That is what we're going to decide here. Lower ranked nation, go! Oh, Switzerland. Switzerland's actually a half-decent nation, I think. I think this is also an interesting group. I feel like this group is another group 10 and group 8 will be an interesting watch. Not because of the nations that are there, just because of how close I feel like it will be. I mean, Azerbaijan might just sweep. I mean, there is a chance that Azerbaijan just sweeps the whole thing. However, you know, you never know what can happen. Fix spelling? What did I spell wrong? Which of these is spelled wrong? I think that was it, right? Anyways, I forgot he's still going for Edge of Destiny, and I'm switched to Spectre, but maybe I'll finish Edge of Destiny one day. I just don't find playing that interesting anymore. I'm only playing levels I actually like, and I literally only like Spectre right now. But, the fight for second place would be interesting. Exactly, because Azerbaijan's just gonna sweep. But anyways, we have 2 groups left. I feel bad for you, Free. Well, actually, not for France. I feel like if France gets put against the USA, then there's a genuine chance that France beats them here. Not that it matters too much because it's the group stage, but there's a chance because France is actually a pretty good team. So let's see what happens. India! Okay. India is the first nation in Group 11. They're going to be playing against the lower ranked country of Argentina. Right. Argentina is a interesting one. Argentina is one of the ones that, again, was close to getting in. They were close to being in the upper half, but I had to knock them down to the lower bit. So that is actually probably going to be kind of a fair matchup. Now, who is going to be playing against them? There is a 1 in 3 chance that this is the USA. There's a 1 in 3 chance that this is the USA. And India, I genuinely feel bad for you. I genuinely feel bad for you if you're going up against the USA. But it doesn't really matter as much as a group stage. You just need to not come last. Now, who's it gonna be? It's gonna be France. It's gonna be France. They're going up against France, which means the Netherlands is going in with the UK. France is going to be there. Welcome, France. And they are going to be playing also with New Zealand. New Zealand is a couple people. I'm gonna be honest, this is a tough one for New Zealand. New Zealand, I feel like, is in a very, very hard position here. New Zealand's in a very, very hard position. My voice is annoying, I get that a lot, thank you, I know already. But, we're going to be going, okay, so I'm still gonna spin this because we need to know who they're playing against, in the next rounds, so we're just gonna figure that one out right now. So, USA, Crooner voice, okay. USA, I mean, I could speak normally, but like, it's gonna be a bit boring. Like, I have such a boring voice that like, I don't really wanna do that. But anyways, and then Romania is going to be playing in that other spot, so Romania is going to be going there, which means we're left with, in Group 12, the Netherlands over here. I'm gonna have to like expand their group a bit here, and I think that's everyone here. Yep, and then Curacao, however you say, I think it's Curacao. Oh, that's the Discord. He's gonna be going in Group 4, and now I'll just make that red. So that is the group. Let me reset this. This is the entire group stage here. This is going to be the matchups. So, in the first round, the top players are going to be playing against the top groups, and the bottom players are going to be playing against the bottom groups. So it means that in the first weeks of playing, we are going to be seeing Sweden versus Croatia, Haiti versus Australia, and you can look that right, you know who's going to be playing against each other. Now, I will say, I have not yet decided if I want to host a group stage matches. I don't know if I want to host them on the GDB News channel or just the GDB one, and then when we get to the other stages of the tournament later on, we put it on GDB News. In the Discord, I will be letting you guys know later on when I've made the decision on that. But that is pretty much the end of the stream. Congrats to everyone. I hope that you got picked in something that you liked. I hope you guys are fine with these results. I hope, yeah. I mean, I think personally, I'm hyped for Group 8. I think that's gonna be an interesting game. Group 11 seems pretty interesting. Group 10 as well seems very fair. I would like to see Mexico versus Somalia. I think that's gonna be a fun match. And on the lower end matches, Qatar versus Ukraine, probably interesting. I would love to see an Azerbaijan sweep and a San Marino sweep. And I think that Japan versus the Philippines, that's an interesting match. But that's pretty much all. Thanks for coming, guys. If you want to know when these are being hosted, the times will be, the videos will be premiering, but also the times where I'll be giving them to Discord. So, thanks for coming. I'll be going in VC in the actual server to talk to the people now. Thanks for watching all the way through.